Hello there! In this video we are going to be working on our vending machine and we will complete the implementation we started in the previous video. Let's recap. In the previous video we covered how to design a vending machine, which helped us to define how the vending machine should work. Then we created the class skeleton where we created some of the key classes our vending machine will need. The key classes were the vending machine for interacting with the user and also the calculator class, which calculates the total money amount entered by the user, and it also calculates the minimum number of coins to return to the user. And we also create the main class, which is the entry point of our program, and it orchestrates calls to other classes. Alright, so what is left to finish? There are a few things we need to do. We will need to create a class called product, and this class will be an enum type containing all products available in our vending machine. We will create another class called coin, which will be representing each coin accepted by the machine. We will also complete one of the classes we created before, the CoinBundle, which is representing a bunch of coins. And then we will complete the code for the vending machine and also the code for the calculator class. Alright, so now that we are clear in the steps to complete our machine, let's get started. First, the class product. The product is representing the different products available in our vending machine. In this example, we will be selling 4 different products: Tweets, which is a chocolate bar, Coke, water, and sandwiches. So I will create an enum type called product. So let's make a small note here. An enum type is a special data type that enables you to define a set of constants in Java. In this case, we will be assuming the products and its properties such as the price and the name will not change, and therefore it makes sense to use an enum type to define them. So we have an enum type called product and 4 products: the tweet, Coke, water, and sandwich. And for each product there are 2 important pieces of information: the product ID, so the user can select the product, and also its price. And we will also add a constructor. And now I will specify for each product the identifier and the price. For the twist, the ID will be 1 and the price will be 100 cents. For the Coke, the ID will be 2 and the price 50 cents. For the water, the ID will be 3 and 30 cents. And for the sandwich, the ID is 4 and the price is 150 cents. And we will add 2 methods to access the fields. This is necessary so our code follows the encapsulation principle. Perfect, so we finish our product class. Let's continue with the coin class, which is actually very similar. The coin will be an enum as well, and we will be accepting 5 different coins: 5 cents, the 10 cents coin, and for each coin we need to know its value. So let's write the code. Perfect, we finished the coin class, so let's move on to the CoinBundle class. This class will help us to return the chain. So if, for instance, we need to return 2 coins of 10 cents, instead of returning an array of numbers, we can wrap this concept with a class, which is representing a bunch of coins. So this class will have 5 fields for every different coin. So the first field will be number of 5 cents coins, then the next one will be number of 10 cents coins, and so on. Then we need the constructor of the class, which takes an array as parameter, and then assign each number to its corresponding field. Perfect, so we define the product, the coin, and the CoinBundle class. And now we can start filling up the code of the vending machine. So previously we created an interface, and now we are gonna create a class called TextBasedVendingMachine, which will implement the vending machine. And let's make a small note here. Why am I creating an interface and after a class? The reason is that we are using the encapsulation principle, which is a principle in object-oriented programming that allows you to write cleaner code. I added a link in the description where you can read more about encapsulation and why it's a good practice. Okay, so we are in our test-based vending machine class, and we have all the methods that we defined earlier, and we need to fill these methods with the code. So let's start. First, the display product method. This method will be displaying a welcome message and also all the products available so the user can select one. So we just need to use print out println and print out the welcome message, and now loop through every product, and for each product display a line showing the product identifier, the name, and the price, and then a message to ask the user to select the product. So let's now go back to the main class where we created our vending machine before, but we assigned null. So now we can replace that with our new class, and now we are ready to test out our machine. So if we run the main class now, the vending machine will display the products, and that's all that it does for now because we haven't implemented the other methods yet. So let's continue. Next method is select product. So all this method needs to do is save the product selected by the user in a variable. So we are gonna add a field to our class, and then we will do this select product equal to product. So the selected product is now saved in a class variable so we can access it later on. Okay, so let's continue. Next method to complete is display enter coin message. The purpose of this method is requesting to the user to enter the coins, and it also displays a brief explanation on how the coins information should be inserted. So we will display the instruction message using system.out.println and then our message. Now if we run our program again, it will display the products, then we will enter one product, and now it will go a bit farther and display the message requesting the coins. Perfect, let's continue coding our vending machine. Next method is enter coins. This method should receive the coin center, calculate the total amount inserted, and then work out the change. So first we will need to create a calculator object, and note, even if we haven't finished the calculator class, we can use it because we have defined the interface. So we know the operations that the calculator class offers. So we can call the calculateTotal method, and this will return the user money amount. And since we need to work out how much money to return, we need to know the price of the selected product. To do so, we will add another method to our product class called valueOf. Given a product identifier, this method will return the corresponding product. So it will loop through the products, and if the ID matches the identifier enter, then we can return this product, since it is a product that we are looking for. Okay, so going back to the enterCoin method in the vending machine class, we will call product.valueOf and get the selected product. And now we can access the price. So if we do the total amount minus the price, then we know the chained amount. So now we can call the calculator.calculateChained, and this will return a CoinBundle object with the coins to return to the user. And we will save this in a field called chain so we can use it later on. So I will create a new field and assign the result of calculateChained to the class variable. Perfect! We will implement the calculator class in a bit, but let's finish the vending machine first. We only have one method left now, the displayChain message. That will display the chained amount and the translation of this amount into coins. So first we will display a message with the total, so we will call the getTotal method. Although we don't have this method yet, we will add it and leave it empty, and we will add the code later. And then we will add a method displaying the list of coins. Perfect! We finished the vending machine class. So all left now is implementing the new getClass method that we just created and finish the calculator class. Okay, so let's open the CoinBundle class, and the getTotal should work out the total amount of a coin set. So for example, if we have 2 coins of 20 cents and 1 coin of 100 cents, these methods return 140 cents. So we will create a variable to save the total, and then access the first variable number 5 cents coins and multiply it by 5 cents, which is the coin value, and so on for the other coins, and then return the total. Perfect! We are now closer to finish our vending machine, so the last step is implementing the calculator class. So let's create a new class called SimpleCalculator, which will implement the calculator interface. So let's add the methods we should implement, and the first method is calculateTotal. Here we can reuse the method we just created, so all we need to do is enter coins dot and then call getTotal, and that will return the money amount entered by the user. And next method is calculateChained. Given the amount we will return to the user, this method will return the minimal number of coins that will make the chain. This method will return a CoinBundle object which, as we said before, is representing a bunch of coins. First, we are going to create a CoinBundle object which will be empty, meaning all the numbers will be zeros for now. Now, how do we do the calculation to get the number of coins we need to return? We will start by the highest value coin, which in this case is 100. So we will divide our returning amount by 100. So the result is the number of 100-cent coins that we should return. And then we will check if there is any left over using the module operator and assign this to the remaining amount. And we will do this for every coin up to 5. And then return the CoinBundle object. Alright, so we finished the calculator. So there is just one small bit that we need to do to finish our vending machine. So let's go back to the main method in the main class. So when we are reading the coins entered by the user, these numbers will be in a string. So we will need to convert this to an integer array. To do this, I'm gonna create a new method inside the coin class, which I will name parseCoins. And it's gonna be a class method, so I will add the static modifier. And since we need to extract the number in the string, we will call split and split by the comma. And then create the array that we will be returning. And now we will loop through every number which is now in a string type and convert it to the integer type using integer.parseInt. This will convert the string to an integer and then save it in our final array. Perfect, so now we have an array, so let's go back to the main class. And from here, I will call the parseCoin method that we just created. And amazing! That was the last piece of code, and now we just finished the vending machine. So let's test it out. I will run the main class, and first I get the welcome message. So I will enter the product I want, which will be 2, the Coke, and then I will enter the coins, so 0, 0, 0, 01, meaning that I will enter 100-cent coin. And then there you go. The vending machine displays the message with the chain. Amazing job! So we reached the end of this tutorial where you learn how to implement a vending machine using Java and object-oriented programming. First, we created an object-oriented design. Next, we created a skeleton implementation, and then we added a code for all classes and finished our vending machine program. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you in the next one.